Hi, my name is Jose Armando Núñez Villasmil. Welcome back. So far we have invested around 40 minutes in our AI journey, and we have been focusing mostly on text. But learning very rarely happens only with words. We remember things better when we can see it, hear it, and interact with them. So today we are going to talk about multimodal AI, which are tools that can mix text, images, videos, and enrich our lessons in just some minutes. So first of all, I need you to ask to yourselves,
what is multimodal AI?
a multimodal model can accept or generate more than one kind of data at a time. Instead of simply returning text, it can produce a diagram from a paragraph, add a narrated voiceover, or recommended the perfect stock clip to illustrate a process. For teachers, that means less time hunting for visuals or recording explanations, and more time redefining how content fits together. The first framework that we're going to see is the creation of slides, and we're going to use the tool gamma.app, which offers the option to just paste a text and then generate a full presentation. Once in Gamma, I just need to add one line of text, for example, create a course on agentic AI for beginners. And just with one line, of course I can choose between presentation, web page, documents. I'm gonna just choose the presentation, and here I can either preserve the exact text if I have something very well curated, or just generate from notes or an outline. I'm gonna go to the prompt editor where I can add much more details about how I want the text to behave and what are the public that I am directing, the language, and also how I want my visuals, because this is a multimodal model that has visual models that run the images. I click generate, and in real time we can see how the program writes the full course, and he's doing at the same time the text and the images. Once the presentation is ready, I can of course come back and change the style and iterate among all the things, and I can ask the AI to rewrite, to improve, to change, make more visual or anything. And when I am satisfied with the presentation that the system created, I can simply go and share it either through a link or download it as a PDF, PowerPoint or Google Slides. The second framework that we're going to see, it has to do with creating applications, full programs that can be hosted online and that students can access through a link, and has complex functionalities. These are like a dashboard for data, and complex animations where people can integrate data and really build complex products. So I went to ChatGPT and asked it for the prompt for a professor's card that basically is going to display a short CV, the syllabus of the class, and then it's going to allow the students to book office hours. I am using the tool Vercel, but you can use Lovable, you can use Cursor, there are many, and this is what is called vibe coding. I'm going to open a new chat and I'm going to paste the prompt that ChatGPT gave me, which is in plain English. It has no jargon, no code, nothing particular. I'm gonna hit play. The system is gonna interpret and find the structure and all the components, and then it's gonna jump to code. And while I am watching, he's really doing the equivalent of full production team, coding and creating the whole application. And once my application is ready, it's going to display my information, the course syllabus, and it's going to let the students select different office hours and confirm the booking for me. I can of course continue changing things just with natural language, and when I am ready I just have to go and share my application either privately or publishing to Vercel, which is gonna give me a free hosting and it's gonna allow people to access the live application. Finally, I wanna give a shout out to Midjourney and the text-to-image and text-to-video engines, because they are becoming very good and it's fairly easy to create just with one image a very high quality video. So that is something that can be done very easily, and also the new ChatGPT is very good with making graphics out of information, out of data. Now, my background career is audiovisual communication, and I've been working 20 years with education and institutions, and I can guarantee that for most professors and staff, the idea of producing images, audio, video, and much more, produce specialized resources for each class, it was impossible. It was simply out of the table, because it would require budget, planning, a full team of developers, several rounds of coming and going over corrections. But right now, all these resources are within our reach. We can access them with just a few prompts. So the real question is how these resources can enrich our lessons. What is the type of content that we want to create? In a nutshell, it's time to ask to ourselves,
what opportunities do multimodal products offer?
higher engagement. Text plus visual plus narrated explanation taps multiple senses, so students pay attention longer. Better retention. Research shows that pairing spoken words and imagery more than doubles recall after 1 week. Accessibility. Subtitles, alternative text, and transcripts produced by AI mean all learners, including those with hearing or visual impairment, receive the same core content. Time saving. What once took an afternoon of slide polishing or video editing now begins with generate a storyboard. That's everything for this video. Thank you very much. Please remember that working with AI is an iterative process, and you need to try more than once to nail the perfect resource. We see us in a new video, and remember that if you have any question, any comment, you can always find me here. Thank you very much, and bye.